Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Spring is here, the sky is blue. Whoa, birds all sing as if they knew. Today's the day we'll say I do, and we'll never be lonely anymore. Because we're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love.
Mel is a man who knows what he's been missing. Many, many men can't see the open road. Many is a word that only leaves you guessing. Guess about a thing you really ought to know. Really ought to know. I really ought to know.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard we can go. No one will know. Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if we're trash? Got a pocket full of cash we can blow. Shots of Patrol, and it's on, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you.
Welcome. My name is Reverend Doug Peck, and it's my blessing to preside over today's ceremony for Ben and for Amanda. I really wish you could have all been welcomed by another minister named Reverend Dr. Grafton Anton, whose smile and whose laughter would have made you feel so calm and welcomed before he even said a word. And it's to the sadness of us all that he can't be with us today as he has recently passed away, but his presence is deeply felt here today, as is the presence of Victor Summers. Amanda's dad. It's my job to officiate over Ben and Amanda's wedding today, but I don't marry them. That's something that their love does for one another. And I've always thought that that's a powerful statement. And it's powerful because we say that God is love. And so it is God's divine presence that is growing ever stronger in them every day since the day that they met one another. And as it grows, it becomes this holy thing that draws God closer to them. And that's something that blesses each of them, but it also blesses each and every one of us here, because we benefit from it. We benefit from feeling God's presence shine through their love. And that's why each and every one of you are here today, to give your love and to give your support and to bear witness to the good that is happening today. That they are now, in their marriage together, conduits of goodness within our world. And I think each and every one of you know exactly what I'm talking about, because for each and every one of you, there is a couple here that has been a conduit of such love that has guided you in your life and protected you in your life. And so we give thanks for their love and the good that it is doing all of us and the world, and of course, one another. Let us pray. Gracious God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the ability to celebrate, for this cool, breezy day that is filled with no tornadoes like yesterday. For the people who are in this room. We also think of the people who are not in this room. We think of Victor. We think of Grafton. We think of others who have passed away, people who we know shine their light and their love upon us right now, and whose presence is deeply here and real and felt. We also think of others who have passed away, who shine their love upon us right now. Holy One, we give you thanks for this celebration, for love, and for life. Too often we blink and these moments are over, so we ask that you fill these two, Ben and Amanda, with strength to receive the beauty that is being showered upon them on this most wonderful day. A day that will be forever marked as their anniversary, a most holy holiday to them and to all of us. And it is in Christ's name that we pray. Amen. So often weddings feel very formal and very ceremonious, and there's always awkwardness in everything. And the awkwardness that I'm talking about today, of course, is there is a small chance that Ben is blackmailing Amanda. We're laughing. There's a small chance. So we just have to get through this awkwardness by saying, Amanda, have you come here freely and without reservation to be joined in marriage? If so, please respond, I have.
I have.
Fantastic. And then, same question, have you come here freely and without reservation to be joined in marriage with Amanda? If so, please respond, I have.
I have.
Now we can go back to the very ceremonious feel. I mentioned that each of you, all of you here, benefit from the love that we're celebrating here today. And so it is up to you, the family and the friends, to honor and show your support. And we'll begin with Ben and Amanda's families. Do you, their families, give your blessing and promise to uphold and care for them in their marriage? If so, please respond, we do.
We do.
And to all the friends that are gathered here today, do you, the friends of Amanda and Ben, give them your blessing and promise to uphold and care for them in their marriage? If so, please respond, we do.
We do.
And now, Amanda, do you promise to take Ben to be your husband, to live with him in holy marriage? Do you promise to love him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? If so, please respond, I do.
I do.
And to Ben, do you promise to take Amanda to be your wife, to live together in holy marriage? Do you promise to love her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? If so, please respond, I do.
I do.
And now a reading from Paul's first letter to the Corinthians. If I speak in the tongues of mortals and of angels, but do not have love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away all my possessions, and if I hand over my body so that I may boast but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. But as for prophecies, they will come to an end. As for the tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will come to an end. For we know only in part, and we prophesy only in part. But when the complete comes, the partial will come to an end. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became an adult, I put an end to childish ways. For now we see a mirror dimly, but then we will see face to face. Now I know only in part. Then I know fully, even as I have been fully known. And now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, and the greatest of these is love. We are now ready for the vows which Amanda and Ben have prepared for each other.
Ben, you're not only my best friend, you're that means so much more. You're my soulmate and my North Star. When I look at you, I'm home. You brought out the best in me, and I promise to always hold you up and be what you needed to be, an ear to listen to when you feel like the world can't hear you, a shoulder to cry on when you need it, and the voice that sings you home when you feel lost. I love you more than words can say, and I promise to show you everything.
Amanda, I cannot wait to be your husband. To always be laughing with you, crying with you, growing with you, and loving you. I offer all that I have and happily receive everything you give. My heart and soul will be with you forever. You are my true love, true friend, and the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. I love you so much.
And now, Cooper, could I please have the rings? Wedding rings serve as the symbol of the covenant you have just spoken together. They are an outward and visible sign of an inward and invisible love which binds your hearts together. As they are of the finest of earth's materials, so is your love the richest of spiritual values. Let us pray. Creator God, bless these rings to be the visible sign of the vows made here that Amanda and Ben have spoken together. When wearing these rings, may they always be reminded of their promises, evermore living and growing in the spirit of your love. Amen. Amanda, I give you this ring
Amanda, I give you this ring
as a sign of my love and commitment,
as a sign of my love and commitment,
and a reminder of the vows
and a reminder of the vows
we have made this day.
we have made this day.
Ben, I give you this ring
Ben, I give you this ring
as a sign of my love and commitment,
as a sign of my loving commitment
and a reminder of the vows
and a reminder of the vows
that we have made this day.
that we have made this day.
Now I'm just going to move to the side here because things are about to get super romantic. Amanda and Ben have made their vows in front of all of you, their community, their families. They're symbols of God's unconditional love for them on this world. By the power vested in me, by the province of Ontario, I now declare you married. And I invite you to share this union with a kiss. Is announce this couple for the very first time as the newly married Mr. and Mrs. Ben and Amanda Riper.
It's living proof people need to be together. I'm thinking about how I just want to open up and give and give and give. And it's okay for you to care, 'cause I can feel you in the air. While you wonder, how's this gonna end? I only wanted to begin. I'm thinking about desire. I've had to learn how to sin successfully. I'm thinking about bliss, and bliss is all dressed up, and there's no one to dance with. Remembering her smile, and a nuclear bomb, and the reasons I loved her. I'm walking through Central Park, I'm in a foreign country, and I'm waiting for a sign that it's okay for you to care. 'Cause I'm not going anywhere.
Sungwaya Dizo, Wahata, Nigaluzane, Jitne, Jotkut, Tahedwanu Heladu, Nuganke, Advajada Lolo. Adi Onigali Hodu, Ne Hatwatloli, Ohunjage, Gelata, Ungwanuha, Ji, Diunki Snihe, Ne Eza Junki Yawihe, Ne de Gundi Dihas, Onegla Suha Kale, Kaskawayandung, Junki Yawihe, Onunkwadagum, Neza Ji Gayun, Wayun Dehe, Guach Ok, Tigonese, Awahit Kale, Jodak Kwagayun, Neza Ji Galhayat Dodo, Nen Wata Nigalun Dodo. Diunki Yawihe Nen Oses, Dayadanu Wiladun Gundilio Suha, Jitne Laon Diwalun, Yungwadakuni Kale Sa Laon Dinoch, Yagwat Slunihe, Ne Oskanondun, Ohadasku, Oji Dahatsu, De Yatanu Wiladun He Ne He Nege, Ladi Jays, De Hudli, Wakwa Na Skanako, Ayunkwani Gu Slunihe, Ne Diatenu Heladun, Ganyu Dalages, Gayun Hadadis, Kale, Ji Ganat Sli Suha, Ji Yunki Yawihe, Oneganus, Ondu Skanako, Unkwayata, Ne Jedinali Wiladun, Asa de Gundanudele, Yunki Guachel, Onaste, Osaheta, Kale, Yonoslagedo, Neji, Nidwako Das, Skaliwat, Adwat Steno, Dahidwanu Heladon, Aguego, Ohunjage, Yotdani, Neto, Nuyawa, Yungwatnigo, Ona Adwat Loli, Luayandagen, Hasungwayat Dizo, Kalonyage, Nungwat, Yungwanute, Jitne, Sagahawi, Lodio de, Nate, Sagunhao. Yunki Sotneha, Lodi Sagunde, Sagayun Days, Ji, De Duat Satantos, Nitanes Ladihawi, Yoganoles, Ausaganane, Ganyadalages, Kale, Ganat Slitsu, Kale, Ji Sagudi Wayun, O Hadjuku, Good Nael Hogowatz, Edward Jiha, Guatege, Wanidale, Nen Yoelat Dalihadu, Ji Nu Sahawi, Gungwidane, Kale, Aze, Jo Dun Nihadi, Yunki Sotneha, Na Yung Yogalas ne Winidale ne Ja Yago Nuduni Gahawi Ahun na Gelade Ladiksatsu Yunki Sot ne Hogua ne Uji Dokwa ha ne Ladi Yatslanihe Galuyage na Yungwali he Ohandung Gali Wadakwa ne Gadi Aye di Yadalolok Agwigo Luayantikin Has Kale Skaliwat Adwat Ste na Ona de yagwa dane haladun chiga yode neto nayawa ungwa nigul ne gadi ajit watloli ne skanya dalio jit nahe ohunjage de hod dawuli ne sungwayat dizo wahahane ahadeli wanodun galiwio dano dayatinu wiladun gaye niyungwidage jit yonki nigulale yunki yanawes ne dayatinu hiladun jit sagalo diode jit nate saguli hot neto nayawa ungwat nigula dane kadi dahedwanu hiladun sungwayat dizo yawa go sungwayat dizo. And what I said was, I'll say some of it in English. The Creator gave his thoughts to us to always give thanks whenever we gather for any purpose. We speak first of Mother Earth. Our mother provides for us. She gives us all things, the different grasses and bushes that give us medicines, especially the hanging fruit we use, like the strawberry and the raspberry. For the forests, and especially the maple tree, that gives us its sweet juice. All the animals that give themselves for our food and for our clothing, with their leader, the deer. Thanks to the birds that fly above us and for their songs, bring peace to our minds. Thanks for all lakes, rivers, and smaller streams that provides us water for healthy bodies. Thanks to the three sisters who furnish our tables, corn, beans, squash, the foods we live on. We agree this is true and give thanks for all that he has made for us. Let it be so in our minds. We direct our words to he who made us and the spirit sky helpers. We understand each are carrying out their responsibility. Grandfather thunders still come from the west, carrying rain to fill the lakes and streams and drive the monsters he did not make underground. Our elder brother's son heats the air wind that brings springtime and new growth. Our grandmother moon who regulates time and the coming of children. Our grandparents, the stars, whose designs tell our ancestors the words that come before all else. Now we'll gather all his helpers and combine our minds into one and thank them for all their work. Let it be so in our minds. Now we'll speak of Handsome Lake. During his lifetime, walked on Mother Earth, and Creator chose him to bring the good message. And we mention also the four beings, our guardians, who protect us. We thank them because they still carry out their responsibilities. Let it be so in our minds. And now we'll send our thanks to our Creator. Thank you, Creator. There.
Sorry. My name is Grandma Joe. Some of you already know that. I'm here on behalf of myself and my husband Simon. I'm speaking for both of us, and we are very proud and honored to be here to celebrate this great occasion of the marriage of our eldest granddaughter and the first grandchild to get married. And I just want to say I thank everyone for being here and celebrating this time with Ben and Amanda. And if everyone will get your glass, and we will give them a toast, please. To Amanda and Ben. enjoy yourself.
You too. Can you hear me now? Yeah! Oh! A public service announcement. If any of you have a card for Ben or Amanda, or Ben and Amanda, thank you. Receptacle and the flyer pointed over there. So, my name is John, and this evening we are celebrating the union of Ben and Amanda. Thank you to Reverend Doug Pike for officiating. Heck! It was that first start with not hearing me. Okay, thank you to the Reverend Doug Pike for officiating on our ceremony today. That was very impressive. Thank you, Doug. We are also celebrating the union of two cultures. Yeah. We especially salute the Haudenosaunee heritage. Heritage from the Oneida settlement. And we salute the spirit of Victor Summers. Sabali, hello. Swekwag, welcome. Over the years, Ben has impressed with his successes in school, his dedication to teaching, and with his strong sense of empathy. Amanda has impressed with her intelligence, her dedication to her cultural traditions, and her strong sense of empathy. We thank Amanda for bringing joy and happiness to Ben's life. Woo! We know that Ben and Amanda have a mutual liking for sports, for animals, and for humor. They actually have a dog that can talk. How you do? I was at Ben's house just a couple of days ago, and I walked up and I said to the dog, "Where's Ben?" And the dog cast his eyes upwards and said, "Ruff." And sure enough, Ben was on the roof, retrieving a lost ball. A cat then appeared, and I said to the dog, "How's your relationship with that cat?" And the dog shook his head and said, "Ruff." While Ben was still up on the roof, the dog pulled me aside and said to me, "You probably think that I have a limited vocabulary. But you know what? If I start using more words, Ben and Amanda will ask me to talk at their wedding. And I don't want that. So it's rough, rough, rough."
My late friend, Joan Lake, said to me many years ago, every family needs a band. She has one, and I have one, and now we all. It has brought light into Ben's life and we welcome her warmly. We appreciated getting to know Angie, Albert, Elijah, Adrian, and many extended families, Oneida First Nation, and beyond. It's a friendship that has brought us here today. Threads of friendship go back many years, but they come together at this gathering to embrace Ben and Amanda. Love will sustain a relationship and is recommended that you fall in love many times. Yet the true anchor of a relationship is friendship. Each relationship faces challenges and tensions, large, small. The sparkle of love at times will fade, but friendship allows for the acceptance of faults and acceptance of differences. It's Ben and Amanda's dog told John, when things get rough, count on friendship. Terrible. I can break
John wrote it. Good job. Friendship allows for forgiveness. Friendship allows for tolerance. Friendship will allow each partner to be the other's best critic and best cheerleader. Tonight we toast both the love and friendship of Ben and Amanda.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Well, I'm Angie. Mom to Angie. And so I didn't come prepared for a speech, with a speech that is, but I'll just start out by telling you a little bit about Mandy's childhood. So as a little one, she was not into boys or into girly stuff. She was quite the tomboy. Her brother swears he found her in the woods and convinced him to raise her. But honestly, one was a Cabbage Patch and the other one was I bought at A&P and lost receipts. Her and her brother would spend like all day, get up in the morning, disappear, and they would be in the woods. And they would come back with like frogs, snakes, insects, rabbits, and every imaginable thing. And they brought a snake in, thought it was a great idea to house it in this little toy house that she had. And so I asked her, when I come across it, because it was like looking at me while I was doing dishes. And once I managed to get myself off the counter, I asked them to remove the snake. So they went to go get it, and it was gone. So we've honestly never found that snake. Thank goodness. I don't live in that house anymore, so. But Mandy's great passion has always been animals, and any stray she would find it and bring it home. And one day she brings home Ben.
So, I'm very honored to welcome Ben into our family, along with John and Jen and everybody else. And we look forward to many years to come of uniting our families together. And like John had mentioned, our cultures, like that's going to be a very interesting mix, and I think very educational for all of us. So welcome. And her on behalf of her children and brother, we are looking forward to having more family time with Ben and Mandy. And I just want to say again, congratulations, good luck, and we love you.
Good evening, everyone. I appreciate your attention while I read my speech that I put together an hour before I got here. But while this speech may be off the top of my head, I can assure you it's from the bottom of my heart. For those that don't know me, my name is Josh. I'm Ben's younger brother and best man, and it's a pleasure to celebrate this special occasion with everyone that's here this evening. So, to Amanda's family, thank you for welcoming Ben into your family, and for your efforts to make this day a wonderful for them. Also, thank you, my mom and dad, for your hard work to make this day so special. So, by doing a quick Google search, I found out that this is the point of the speech where I'm supposed to provide anecdotes or stories about the groom, maybe take you on a journey, perhaps all the way from childhood. That's a good plan. As I do think this is the most special part of the speech, because this is where I get the opportunity to tell you a little bit about how Ben's been such an important part of my life. This goes back to when I first started forming memories. So Ben really helped to shape the person that I am today. So he showed me all the wonderful things that I love in life, and I'm very grateful for that. So whether it be roller coasters, candy, music, or firecrackers, and I always remember how excited I was when he would present me with a new CD or let me use his compact disc player, which was really good at not skipping. And I'll always remember when he introduced me to Nevada's Nevermind album. And it's not just because of the album cover. He introduced me to The Simpsons, Seinfeld, Kids in the Hall, Conan O'Brien, Mad TV, Saturday Night Live. And we still laugh at clips and make references to these shows today. Ben was also my most important source of information when I was young. When we were little. Now that I think about it, he was actually better than Google. He gave me all the information about new releases, whether it be music or video games. And I don't even know where he got the information from, but he seemed to always be reliable for it. I remember I knew about the Mortal Kombat video game release date before all of my friends because of Ben. And I vividly remember like the race to get home to always play Mortal Kombat and try to memorize the moves so I could beat him. But yeah, it was great, and the bachelor party actually gave us the opportunity to kind of rekindle those memories when we went to the arcade bar and play some Mortal Kombat together. So, yeah. But actually, in still related to video games, he was the best brother because I could always rely on him to come home with this selection of video games that he rented from Jumbo Video. So he would come back with a few new games like every week, and we would play non-stop until the due date was well past and we racked up all these late fees. And it's just one of the many examples of things that he would do to enjoy time with me and show that he was a great older brother. So we formed a tight bond through sports too, as Amanda saw early and continues to see often. We talked endlessly about sports when we were young and still do today. Yeah. For decades we enjoyed Jays games together on TV or at the Sky Dome. He was a Fred McGriff guy, I was a George Bell guy. We enjoyed unforgettable World Series moments such as Joe Carter's home run. We celebrated Olympic gold medals together. We celebrated our favorite hockey teams winning 5 Stanley Cups during a 6-year stretch. And it's not important which team won more of those cups. We made our own sports broadcasts, We traded cards and went to shops to get our favorite players and to try to complete sets. And we set up our own card shops, actually had our own bedroom doors. Pretend we were card salesmen too. We played road hockey together, watched London Tigers baseball games together, and we even spent our time positioning ourselves to try to get foul balls and chase them down. And even today we text about the Jays, crappy umpires, weird statistics, and share hilarious videos. So Ben introduced me and shared with me all the things that I really love in life, and he seemed to know that I would like everything that he introduced to me, so thank you. So, I'm moving on to his love, his new wife Amanda. One of the things that is great about Amanda is that she shares the same interests as Ben, as you found out already, and they enjoy listening to the same music and going to concerts and playing video games. But I think one of the most special things that a couple can have is that ability to kind of share interest and, just like me and Ben did growing up, and to be able to bond through those similar interests. I remember thinking how cool it was finding out that Amanda liked the band Alice in Chains. That's pretty cool. Keep it down over there. Amanda always has a cheerful and bubbly personality. She likes to laugh, keep things fun, and always has an interest in stories. These warm and welcoming personality traits will establish or help to establish a relationship that is filled with fun and laughter, unforgettable moments, and a wonderful sense of love and belonging. So my advice to the newlyweds will just be that. Continue to enjoy the things that have brought you together in the first place, and to find new and interesting ways to enjoy your love together and enjoy life's beautiful moments. And continue to be the best of friends in addition to a wife. Finally, I'd like to thank the bridesmaids for just being a part of this special day and supporting the couple. And you all look wonderful today. Thank you for everything. And I know Amanda and Ben really appreciate everything that you've done. Now, can I ask you to please raise your glass? For love, for happiness, and for Ben and Amanda. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I've known Amanda for almost 30 years. She's my childhood best friend, actually. When I transferred schools suddenly in grade 2, she was my only friend. And we kept a bond through all these years. We did lose touch. We always dreamt of being in school together until grade 8. We came to the conclusion we wanted different schools. We lost touch in high school, but we found each other again. I'm very proud to be part of your day, Amanda. Ben, you're really awesome for her. I just love you guys as a couple. So I just want to say congratulations, and I hope you guys have many happy years together.
Hi everyone, my name is Tiffany, maid of honor. Bear with me, I'm not great with speeches. I've known Amanda since high school. We've been through patches of being incredibly close, talking every day, and then other times we get distant. But my favorite thing about our friendship is it doesn't matter how long it's been. It's as if it was yesterday when we reconnect. All I've ever wanted for Amanda was for her to find someone who loves her as passionately as she loves the world. Someone who, when she shares her dreams and passions with them, they get excited and find ways to nurture those passions and celebrates her as she reaches the goals that she sets for herself, which we all know that there's a lot of them. But also is there to support her and comfort her when the roadblocks happen. I can't say that I know Ben nearly as well as I do Amanda, but I can tell you that in the years I've known him, he's shown that he's a person who I can trust with my friend's heart. And the excitement and enthusiasm he shows with her boys, and the excitement that goes into planning anything they do together, just... So Sorry. There's a short poem that I read recently by E. Cummings that reminded me of their love for each other. And it's called, I Carry Your Heart. I carry it in my heart. So, I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I'm never without it. Anywhere I go with you, my dear, and whatever is done only by you is your doing, my darling. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beautiful, you are my world, my true. And it's you, or whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing, is you. Here's the deepest secret nobody knows. Here's the root of the root, and the bud of the bud, and the sky of the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than the soul can hope or mind can hide. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart. And that's what I see for each other. So I can't wait to see how you guys grow and evolve as a married couple, even if it means I have to watch and learn more about sports ball.
Oh my God.
The moment I knew she was sunk was when I learned that she had joined a fantasy sports ball league with her. And the moment I knew it was him was when he was trying to share his love of roller coasters with the boys and her. Thank you.
As you probably know, I am Ben, the groom. Some people I want to thank. First of all, Amanda's family and friends for celebrating with us today. A special thank you to Angela and the boys, who I have spent the most time with, and for their warm welcome into their family. I am very grateful to be officially a part of it now. Next, I would like to thank some of my friends. The friends I have here today, I've known at least 25 years, and some longer. A few of them I've known pretty much my entire life that are here today, just to name a few. Kim Taylor, the McDonald brothers, Brian Dietz, the guy that tells people to be quiet when it's too loud in here. So I'm glad you could all be here today. My mom and dad, you have always been a big part of my life, and I am so happy and grateful for that. You have always supported me and guided me in the right direction. You have helped me immensely in my career and have always been there if I need help with something. Whether it's being a handyman or a gardener, you are always showing your generosity and love, and are the best parents I could have ever imagined. Okay, and my groomsmen, Brian, my best friend who I just mentioned. I still remember the first time we met in grade 4. When you showed up at my house. I didn't know who you were. My brother was friends with his cousin, so we had kind of that connection, and we started hanging out that day, and 36 years later, we're still hanging out. So thank you for all the good times, and looking forward to many more. My older brothers, Mark and Paul. I've always felt very lucky to have older brothers. I remember when I was in high school, I felt very lucky because they would invite me into their hockey pools, would let me hang out with them and their friends, even though they were 5-10 years older than me. Bri was there for a lot of that too. I felt very lucky then and now, and I've learned so much from both of you, including how bad your hockey teams are. Maybe not that. Maybe not Paul's team. Okay. And Amanda, first I want to thank you for planning this, being the wedding planner, which caused her just a little bit of stress. One thing I noticed very quickly after I met you is how similar our personalities are and how much we had in common. One thing being our sense of humor, which can be very weird at times, but that we both can understand. We both understand each other with that very much. And yeah, some of the things we have in common. Well, at first, she wasn't really into sports, and now she knows most of the names of the players on the Blue Jays. At first, I wasn't a huge animal person. I did have one cat. I never thought I'd get a dog, and now I have two. But yeah, so many good memories. Going to baseball games, concerts, speeches. Camping. I can name so many, and yeah, we've had so many good times, and I can't wait for many more. I'm glad, and this is such a great day to be marrying you. I'm glad everyone's having a good time, and yeah, I love you.
So, the girl who doesn't need an introduction. My name has been said about 1 million times tonight. Thank you guys, thank you everyone for being here, for making today possible. It wouldn't even be as amazing as it was. A little stressed, I was like, so many people, but you've all made it so wonderful. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who have come. But especially thank you to my mom, my Grandma Joe, and my Grandpa Sonny, and my boys Adrian, Elric, and Elijah for really helping me through everything up until today. My best friends, Tiffany and Kelsey, for being there every day through my young childhood, teenage years, and then both of you came together at the perfect time into our adulthood. And you're right, we would drift apart sometimes and other time, but it would be like no time passed at all when we'd reconnect. And we always found each other again. And that, I think, is really special. My new sister, Lindsay, thank you for just being as awesome as you are. Where the heck are you? Oh, she took Luke home. Yeah, she's been great. And Becky, for keeping me grounded, for not letting me, fly too high in the sky, get my head too high in the clouds. You always bring me back down to earth where I belong by saying, "Earth to Mandy." But I'd like to thank my new in-laws, John, Jan. Thank you for welcoming me into your family, and not just me, but the boys too. We all love you very much, and I have said since meeting, almost every day since meeting you guys, that I'm probably the luckiest person in the world who gets to marry into such a wonderful family. I hit the in-law jackpot because you guys are so amazing. I don't think there is an unkind word that can be said about you. And I've said from the beginning to Jan that the one she reminds me the most about is my mom. You guys are so much alike in so many ways. You're very warm, generous, loving, and you also both keep me, you make me laugh when things get tough. And you support me no matter what. Both of you, thank you. I would, today would have been yesterday's blackout would have gotten to me in a worse way, I was in a tizzy. Anyways, I'm fine now. As you can see, I'm not good at speeches. When I was young, I was banned from doing them because I was so bad at them at the family reunions. But anyways, Thank you. And lastly, I'd like to thank my new husband for asking a bunch of questions, and the most important one being, hey, I like your profile. Can I get your number? Well, no, that was the first one. The most recent one was will you marry me? And of course I said yes. And I will continue saying yes to your incessant questions, which they can be. How do I do this? Why is the cat doing that? Is this normal? Yes, it is. I think we have something very special, and I am so happy to be sharing that with you from today and, well, for the rest of our lives. I love you very much. Thank you guys all for being here.
Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say it, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you more than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. More than Now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hands and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all I ever needed you to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. To know what is love, it's not the big things but the little things that can mean enough. A lot of prayers to get me through, and there is never a day that passes by I don't think of you. You were always there for me, pushing me and guiding always to succeed. You showed me when I was young just how to grow. You showed me everything that I should know. You showed me just how to walk without your hands. 'Cause Mom, you always were the perfect fan. God has been so good, blessing me with family who did all they could. And I've had many years of grace, and it flatters me when I see a smile on your face. I wanna thank you for what you've done, in hopes I can get back to you, be the perfect son. You showed me when I was young just how to grow. You showed me everything that I should know. You showed me just how to walk without your hands. 'Cause Mom, you always were the perfect fan. You showed me how to love. You showed me how to love. You showed me how to care. Show me how to care. You showed me that you would always be there. I wanna thank you for that time, and I'm proud to say you're mine. You showed me, you showed me everything that I should know. You showed me just how to walk without your hands. 'Cause Mom, you always were the perfect fan. 'Cause Mom, you always were. Mom, you always were. Mom, you always were. No, you always were. 'Cause Mom, you always were the perfect fan. I love you, Mom.
I've held it all in with, God knows I've tried, but it's an awful awakening in a country boy's life. Look in the mirror in total surprise at the hair on my shoulder, the age in my eye. Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. It's a measure of people who don't understand the pleasures of life in a hillbilly band. I got my first guitar when I was 14. Well, I finally made 40, still wearing jeans. Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up. Let's live it up. I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Smash it. Like oh my god. Like oh my god. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get off. Fill up my cup. Drink. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Move it, move it. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come. Easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rockin', don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Saturday to Sunday. Get with us. You know what we say. Party every day. Party every day. And I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be